Hey, do you believe that one thing can change a person's whole life? How often do you help others? Due to increasing number of scams, we often ignore those who really need our support. Matt White, an American, wasn't afraid to help a hungry teenager, and it changed the boy's future completely. But this is where his help got him. One late night on the way home, Matt decided to stop by to pick up some groceries. The Kroger he usually stops at was in a bad part of Memphis, but nothing strange had happened to him all the time that he's been shopping there. He'd go from shelf to shelf, pick up the groceries he needed, and put them in the shopping cart. Nothing special. After paying at the cash register, Matt took his shopping bags and was on his way to the exit when he noticed a teenager following him. Thoughts in his head started to interrupt one another. Why is he following me? What does he want? Is he a beggar? What if he's got a gun? While Matt was thinking and anxiously walking toward the exit, the teenager caught up with him and offered to bring the bags to the car in exchange for the glazed donuts Matt had in his bag. He didn't ask for change, he simply asked for some work to get some food in return. Matt took a look at the teenager, skinny, hungry, and very confused. He seemed to be in need of help. How else would you explain such a desperate move? Asking a stranger for donuts. Matt decided to help the teenager. They went back to the store. Is it really possible to just dismiss someone who has resorted to extreme measures just for donuts? Matt bought everything that any of us normally need. Soap, toothbrushes, groceries, fruits, vegetables. While shopping together, Matt found out that the teen's name was Chauncey Black. He was 16, and in his spare time outside of school, he agrees to any part-time job whatsoever to help his mother pay for rent and buy food. Chauncey said his mom didn't work. They were getting by solely with her disability check. But Matt was mostly struck by the fact that Chauncey got amazing grades considering his circumstances and was even planning to start his own business to help people like him. Matt decided to give his new acquaintance a ride home. When he went inside, what he saw shocked him. Chauncey wasn't exaggerating. There was literally nothing in the house. No furniture, no phone, no TV. 2 little night lamps, a completely empty fridge. There was no beds either. Chauncey and his mother slept in sleeping bags. Barbara, his mother, needed urgent medical care. She was shaking all over the place, and it was evident that she couldn't move around on her own too well. When Matt got home, he didn't pause for a moment before turning to social media for help. Yeah, he was living pretty well and could probably help Chauncey's family out here and there, but he didn't have enough money to do much more. He told Chauncey's story on his Facebook page and also created a page on GoFundMe, where people could help the Black family financially. The initial plan was to raise money for at least some basic necessities. Matt also planned to buy a lawnmower with the donation money so that Chauncey could work during the summer holidays by mowing his neighbors' lawns. Meanwhile, the story became viral. And then Matt had thought, what if we could get not only a lawnmower, but a new home? And he did it. The concerned public was able to raise $340,000 for a teenager and his disabled mom. With the money that was donated, Chauncey and Barbara were able to move to a better neighborhood and even bought a car. The teenager himself changed schools for a more prestigious one and continued getting excellent grades. He didn't plan to abandon his goal of starting a business, especially after thousands of people had helped his family. The story gained massive publicity, and Chauncey's photos were in all the newspapers and on TV. And so in January 2020, the face of this already grown-up young man returned to the front page. Had his business already reached success? You may ask. No, not at all. He was murder suspect. One Saturday night, a car drove up to the Black house with their rivals, the Edward brothers, who opened fire on them. Chauncey and his brother Timothy ran out of the house and returned fire, but the car fled and disappeared from view. Not a good Saturday night. Worst of all, an innocent neighbor got involved and was badly injured. 26-year-old Caleb couldn't be saved. During the investigation, the police found out that the Blacks were not the best neighbors, and people avoided them. At least once every week, several police cars would visit the house, and almost every night there would be a fight inside. And by the way, this wasn't the first time that Chauncey had been brought to trial. In 2019, he was convicted of sending death threats and sentenced to probation. This time, the brothers were fined $50,000 each. I wonder if they're gonna pay off with the money that was donated to them. Leave us a comment down below. Do you think Matt White did the right thing by raising that much money for the family? He didn't know them at all, but he was genuinely willing to help, and he didn't think it would turn out that way. If you like the story, subscribe to the channel and click on the screen now to watch another story with an unexpected ending. See you soon!